Hey everyone, this is Natasha from MakeupInSFC. Welcome back to my channel. If you're wondering why I got one eye done, then it is because I'm doing a makeup tutorial today. So last weekend I went to Las Vegas and I got ready right before I got on the plane, and then I went out with my friends as soon as I got there. So I needed to have my makeup done. And so today I'm going to do a tutorial on this eye look. And so if you'd like to see how I did this, then please keep on watching. And yes. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is this eyeshadow palette, and it is from Makeup Revolution. So this is the packaging. The Makeup Revolution eyeshadows I have been so impressed with. I bought it on a whim. It's a UK drugstore brand, and the really nice thing about it is they're so inexpensive. And so I bought 3 palettes for about $6 to $7 US, and with the shipping and handling it was about $15. I ended up getting all 3 palettes for the price of one naked palette, or one Too Faced chocolate palette. And they have really good dupes for the Naked 1 and the Naked 2, Naked 3, and also the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. And so I got a few of them, and I want to do a full-on review, so if you are interested in that, please let me know. But today we're going to be using what they call the Iconic 2 palette, which is basically what the Naked 2 looks like. So if you have the Naked 2 and you want to do this look, you can totally use that. But if you're interested in Makeup Revolution, they're a really good brand. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to highlight under the brow bone. So I'm going to take just a regular, this is a fluffy crease brush from Target, and I'm just going to use this to highlight under my brow. I'm going to use this matte cream shade right here, and this is just going to help me blend some eyeshadows underneath. Now, I just came from work, so my face makeup is from earlier today. If you want to see how I do my base and my eyebrows, go ahead and check out any other video that I have on my channel. It's pretty much the same thing. So today we're just going to focus on the eyes. So here I'm just blending that there. The next thing I'm going to use is this crease brush from Sephora. I got it in travel set and I love it. It's so soft. It's much better than my Sigma E40. It's a really great brush. I think I might go buy the the full size one, because this one's kind of cute and travel size. And I'm going to take this mauve transition shade right here, and we're going to start to blend that into the crease just to help us further blend more eyeshadow that we're going to put in. The reason why you do these steps is so that when you blend darker eyeshadow, it's not so harsh, it's going to blend upwards. And so doing these basic steps in the beginning will help you. It'll make the job easier. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm taking this dual end Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to use this smaller smudge brush. So I'm going to start to zoom you in. Okay, too much. I think. Okay, so now I'm going to take this matte black. I'm going to dip my brush in there, and we're going to start to create our cut crease. Now, depending on your eye shape, you're going to want to do it where your crease, your natural crease occurs. But if you don't have a crease, then you fake it. You can decide where to put it. So for me, I'm going to put mine a little bit above my crease. That way it won't get lost when I blink. And I'm just going to start to draw where I want my crease to appear. Just tapping back into the product, I'm just going to start to draw a line. Now for me, I'm not going to go all the way in, but I'm going to go pretty close to the inner corner. It's like I'm tapering it inward. So it's going to look harsh, but we're going to blend it. Now as I get to the tail end, I'm going to start to wing it out so that it will create this sort of like winged out look. And so how I'm going to do that is I'm just going to again draw it, and then as if I was making winged liner, I'm going to start to draw it upward, following the tail end of my brow. just like that. So as you can see with the other eye, it starts to go, everything's going like up. Okay, so just gonna do some preliminary blending, not really, but I'm just deepening up that line. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm going with the same brush and a little bit more product. I'm gonna start to pull the black upward. So I'm just going from the line and just going up, like I'm flicking up, just so that I can start blending this color up. Now the good thing about this brush is it's dual-ended, and I actually need like a small crease brush, so I'm just flipping it to the other side, and I'm going to use this side to get some more black. Okay, get some more black. I'm gonna start blending from the top of the line upward. So if you place your brush flat right up against your eyelid, I'm just blending. It's like the tip of that brush is just meeting where I drew the crease, and I'm just flat, just like that, flat up against my skin, and it's the easiest way to blend. I actually learned that technique from Crispy, so if you watch her, she's really good at the cut crease technique, and so she's like all about just doing that with the brush. So just getting a little bit more black. I'm again doing the same thing. I'm just blending, not even touching that line, because I'm keeping what's below it really clean because we're gonna put another color. So now it's getting a little more dramatic. I think I like it. I'm gonna go back right here to that matte mauve color. Then I'm just going to blend right above that, just so that, you know, again, we don't have any like dramatic harsh lines up there. Okay, that's what we got going on so far. Now I'm taking my NYX Matte NYX Matte Finish Spray, and I'm going to take a e.l.f. Essential Flat Shader Brush, and I'm going to spray it. So, oh yeah, whoops. Okay, got in my mouth. So then I'm going to take this Penny Copper shade right there, and I'm going to dab my wet brush in that, and then I'm going to fill in right where my lid space is bare. Now, if I had done this regularly, I wouldn't have the mascara that I had during the day on, so it'd be easier to get around, but I'm just gonna go and like push down my lashes because I curled them. So I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. And by making the brush wet, it's really going to intensify that color. So I'm not going past that crease. By defining this area, it makes that cut crease even more prominent. And right through here, I'm just also going to go under and flick it outward just like that. That way there's a little bit of that color right under that wing. Now if you think it's not as intense, then spray it again and really foil it up. So the next part is I just used eyeliner. And so the eyeliner that I used is the e.l.f. waterproof pen. And this is really nice because it's cheap and it works. So that's all I want. So here I'm just going to line the upper lash line because we're going to put on lashes, and I want to be able to hide the band. All up in my face. So here I'm just thinly lining the top. And then my wing is going to mirror the direction of this cut crease. And so I'm going to start to draw the line upward as if it was going to meet it. Just like that. You know when you breathe too hard and you make your mirror foggy? makes for applying eyeliner kind of difficult. Okay, so that's what you have so far. Now, the next step is I'm going to apply my lashes. So, these are lashes that I just got from, it was like a Halloween. I can't remember if it was Kiss or Ardell. I'm pretty sure it was Kiss. So I'm just going to apply my Duo Glue. So I'm just using Duo Glue from Ardell. This is the dark tone. I really like it. Put a little bit on my lashes. And what I like to do is I like to drop them right on top. And then tuck in the corners. And then I press them to sort of just smush the lashes together. Alright, okay, so then after that I'm going to finish up the bottom. I'm going to take a little bit more of that black eyeshadow and I'm going to line the bottom. Again, using that little smudger side. And for my eye shape, I'm not going to go all the way in because I'm going to highlight with a different color. I'm connecting it with the lower part of my eyeliner just so that it becomes a little more cohesive. Then I'm going to flip to the other side so that I can blend that edge out with no additional product, or you can put a little bit of that mauve shade so that it can fade into something. Alright, then I'm going to go back to that Tarte Essential Crease Brush. I think I'm mixing up names. Then I'm going to go back to this Tarte Crease Brush and I'm going to take this golden color right here in the palette and I'm going to highlight my inner corner. Just to bring some light and to shine this baby up. A little bit more on this one. So then the other thing that I did is I lined my upper and lower lash line and I used my Sephora. I think it's like Flash, waterproof, something, blah, 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 blah. But any black eyeliner will do. And so I'm just going to take that underneath to darken the lash line from the under part. And what that does is it makes your eyelashes look fuller. Then I'm going to take it on the bottom. I rarely do this unless I go out, so because I'm a contact wearer, and so I don't like it when makeup gets at the bottom. So then I'm going to take that smudger brush and then I'm going to just smudge that up. Okay, so then for my lips, I decided that I wanted to wear the Sephora lip cream in number 7. This is called Everlasting Burgundy. You have to do this on bare lips because if you put it on any lip balm, it's not as long lasting, and so I really like how it stains the lips. So this is a sort of blackened burgundy color. I really like it. So, without shining a light, I'm just going to apply that on my bare lips. I've never used these lip creams with an eyeliner before, but I manipulate the brush so that I can use the tip for when I line the edges and then use the flat part for when I apply to the the meatier parts of my lip. That way I can get a clean edge. Oh, my nose itches. So the trick to these is to let it fully dry and then apply another coat. I use this blush right here from the Pinup Girl palette. It is called Braised. It's called Embraced. And then my highlight. Ooh, I was really excited about my highlight. If you can see my highlight, it's actually an eyeshadow. It's from Milani. It's called Bella Chiffon. And I use this as a highlight on top of my cheeks. And so that's how it worked out. So yes, that is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope I didn't speed too quickly through that, because I think I felt like I was back in that moment when I was rushing to the airport, so I needed to put my makeup on. Feel free to pause in places that I talk too fast so that you can see what it was I was doing. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you want to see more videos from me. So please subscribe, like down below, and if there are any products that you want to see or know that I used, I will list them down below along with some links if you want to go find them and buy them if they're available. And I think that's all I want to say. So I will see you next time in my other videos. I hope you have a good night. Bye! What if I just talk to you like this? This is the eye look that I did when I went to Las Vegas. I got a bubble in my mouth. Crease brush, it's from, too many hands. Oh, perfect. Okay, here, this is what it looked like. It was like a little kitty cat mask thing.